So guys, let's talk about how much I've made starting an Amazon FBA business under $1,000. Let's do this. And let me tell you guys something, I haven't been doing Amazon FBA for a long time. I've probably only been doing it for a couple months. I learned it in like a couple months and I started doing it. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things. First, let's talk about how hard is it to actually make an Amazon FBA business. 2, let's talk about how much money I initially put in. And 3, let's talk about how you could actually succeed. And we're going to dive into all those things and I'm going to teach you guys how you could start an Amazon business under $1,000 as well, and probably even less, and just make good money. Good money, guys. Just this is a side hustle. Make side hustle money. Let's do this. Okay, so first we're gonna go into Alibaba. That's where I get my stuff. I think that's where like mostly everybody gets their stuff. You could get it from anywhere, but I use Alibaba. Well, not anywhere really, but you know what I mean. So pretty much right now I'm just trying to tell you guys how much money exactly I've put into the business, into this Amazon FBA, and how much I initially started with. So I am going to show you that you can start an Amazon FBA business with just a couple hundred, if not 1,000. Okay, so there's a lot of numbers here. There's a lot of things that I've paid, but you got to keep in mind that when I initially started, this video is about when I initially started. I've obviously sent in more things as things are getting sold. So let's start right here. These two were my first ever Amazon products. We got one product here and one product here. These two were my first ones. So actually, it cost me $225 and $155 for each product. I forgot around the units that they were, but they were definitely over the 200, 100, at least 150, over 150 units. So for just $225 and $155. Okay, so that's around $375, and now also right here, another new product that I had is $260. So if you total this, it's basically, I mean, technically speaking, if you just want to sell one product, then each of these is that one product. So let's say you want to go for this one, $225. You already started your Amazon business, $225, and you got to keep in mind the actual selling per month fee is like $40 to have an Amazon seller account, and you got to have a company registered, so you got to pay that off as well. But I think with everything that it is possible to start an Amazon FBA business for less than $1,000. So here you have it, my Alibaba payments that I made. So all of this is basically less than $1,000. So you can start a business with less than $1,000. But now let's see the profit. How much can you make? Okay, so we're here on Amazon. This is my Amazon Seller Central account, and I do have some things blocked off, of course, so you don't see, like, you know, my SKU, FSKU, all that stuff. Obviously it's competition at the end of the day, so I wouldn't want you to see that, some of those. But again, these two are out of stock. This is my main items. My main products that I'm selling are these two. This one and this one. This is out of stock. I am getting new things sent in right now. It's actually kind of crazy. They're selling off so fast that I can't even keep up. I try to time it well, but it does not go well. And so yeah, just try and keep that in mind. Try and time it better. Not like me, I'm terrible. So you don't have those days where people click on your product and then they see that you are not like selling anything. It's out of stock. That is the worst thing. Okay, so let's talk about some profits on some of these. Right here, this is my main one. I'm not selling this one anymore. I really didn't like the profit, even though it says $8.73. I didn't really like it. It's not that good. So I was selling it for around $20, making $8.73 on profit. It's okay, but again, how much it cost me to actually make it, it's not really that. It's still profit, still quite some money, but not worth it in my opinion to pursue it. So I stopped doing that one. This one, as you can see, guys, my main products are very, very small in profits. $243 and $309. They're not that much, but again, they're very, very, very cheap to actually buy. As you saw, $255 to make and $155 to make for huge packs of them, huge bundles. So yeah. What? I'm sorry, I just had a stroke. So yeah, you don't really need like a lot of profit margin to really make money on Amazon FBA. You just need to sell a lot of that product and get good reviews, etc. And that, of course, will help boost your product and get you more money in the long run. So now, how much money have I really made? Let's dive into it. The moment you guys have been waiting for. Let's do this. Okay, so we are on the page, the payments dashboard page. Hopefully I'm not showing anything like that's leaking or anything. I'm gonna look at all the screen. Okay, I think I'm good. So again, recent payouts. 10/13 I got paid, so 3 days ago from the recording of this video. So if we do the math, it was $500. That's not math, it's right there. But what I'm trying to say is, if you do the math for my original payment, that of the 2 products that I originally sent out, I already had my money back right here. Boom, it's already done. I already made more money than for that I sent for 2 whole products. So already from now on, everything I make is just profit. I'm not wasting anything anymore. It's just profit, profit, profit. Obviously, I put a lot of it back into it, and then to get more back into it, more back into it, more. And one thing I forgot to mention is that my products are like seasonal. All I'm gonna say is that they're somewhat to do with the elections, but I have a lot of products in for the end of the year, which is really cool, and I'm really excited to actually sell. So I just wanted to say that because when the elections are over, a lot of these products are not going to do as well. Obviously, I'm trying to get a long-term Amazon FBA business here, which I think I'm doing very well, because honestly, it's pretty easy to sell on Amazon. You just got to know how to, Amazon FBA is basically YouTube. You got to know how to get good pictures, how to get a good title, how to get good descriptions, keywords, and I'm very good at that. So it was not that hard. Both of my products that I'm selling are on the first page. In like a couple days, they got to the first page. I'm not trying to sound like a guru. I actually sound like a guru, but I'm being legit. Now, obviously, I think if you were to sell an actual product and not like what I'm doing, kind of seasonal stuff, it would be harder. So I can't really speak on that part. But so yeah, total balance right now, it's like our 950, 916. It says right here. You guys can see it. My webcam's blocking it just in case I show something. I don't know. Right now, if you could request payment for 32, but we don't want to do that. What the come on now. At settlement end, so I think on the 20 or the 29th, I think it is, I will get around 916. Let me tell you guys something. The more you sell, the more this number goes down. So it could cover like your expenses, just in case someone refunds, something happens. That money is taken out and reserved. And once the customer has it, then it adds it to your funds available. So if I start selling a lot of products, which I am going to, statistically speaking, from now until the 29th, which it will happen, this is going to go down a little bit just to reserve the new people that are ordering. But either way, around this money is good. This is good money. This is a good side hustle that you could do. You just got to find the right product. You got to get good thumbnails. This is not YouTube. You got to get good pictures, good product images, a good title, good keywords, good descriptions. So yeah, once you do that, I think you guys will have a great Amazon FBA business. Honestly, I should make a course because I thought it was going to be harder, and then I actually did it, and it was very easy. So yeah, for being 19, this is pretty good monthly income. Some days it's going to be a little bit less, like of course right here, but this is just because a lot of people are ordering, so it got less and less and less and less funds available. But either way, with whatever, 500 a month, I'm happy. 1,000 a month, I'm happy. Good side hustle. I don't have to pay attention to this at all. I send out new products and I forget about it, and it's just good monthly income that I'm doing without doing anything. So let's quickly go over an example. I just typed in funny face mask and this popped up. I don't think it's really that funny, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I just really want to quickly do this, and this is what I did to get to the top page of both of my products. So first of all, the title. The title is very important. I'm going to quickly go into this because if this gets enough likes, or if people want to see it, or maybe I'll just make a video on it. But the title, one thing I did for the title is that whatever you want to search up, so let's you do face mask, you want to have a couple of these things in the description. So you could put face mask and then it says COVID. So obviously in the title, you want to have face mask COVID somewhere in it. Now again, another variation would be mask, and then you would put mask for virus protection. So that's a good keyword right there. So again, in your title, you would have like mask with virus protection, face mask, COVID. The title doesn't have to make sense. It's just a bunch of keywords thrown into it. What really has to make sense here is like the descriptions. And I did this too. One thing I would have done differently is that the main first letters of each of these descriptions, I would have capitalized just to get like the bulks, like, oh, stay covered in capitals, the perfect accessory in capitals, just so people can see the points and it's easier to read. And obviously, of course, I also did bullet points, so I combined the two. And as one of the product descriptions, you could add a bunch of keywords. So yeah, as far as for the pictures, I usually try and go like something a little different than what everybody's doing. So for what I was selling, usually you could tell that a lot of them are the same. So I try to do something a little different so I could stand out from the rest, and I'm pretty sure that helped me get into the first page. And I also did what this product does right here, which is like it still shows the product and then it shows what it could do and like what are the accessories, etc. Just so it helps the people see what they're buying and stuff. And you could add a video. I didn't add a video. You don't need a video. A couple good product pictures are gonna do. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but make sure you have good title, good keywords, good descriptions, and good bullet points right here. Brief summary of all the product and what it does. Tell your friends about it. Make sure they buy a couple. Make sure they leave good reviews. And that should help boost your product just a little bit, just enough, so you could actually get legit stuff going in and you can build your Amazon FBA business. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. That has been the video. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe, because I'm going to post a lot of cool videos, financial videos, YouTube related videos, a lot of cool stuff coming up. You guys will not want to miss this, so make sure to like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.